Hello, welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to explain and practically demonstrate how to initialize two-dimensional arrays in Java. So, let's get started. So, how to store the data into a two-dimensional array as part of initialization, I am going to cover in this session. In the previous session, I showed you how to create a two-dimensional array. Now, into that particular array, how to store the data for the first time. That is called as initialization, right? So, how to do that? So whenever you create a two-dimensional array like this, okay, let's say for example, if I create a two-dimensional array like this, new int of 3, 4. So in the computer memory, let's assume that this is a computer memory. Let's assume that this is a computer memory. In the computer memory, some memory will be allocated for this array object. Okay. So in this computer memory, some memory will be, okay, in this computer memory, some memory will be allocated for this array object. Okay, an object using the new keyword, we are creating an array object for 2D array. So here, first of all, this memory that got allocated for this array object, let's simply call it as object 1 for now. Okay, will be referred. This memory location of this particular array object will be referred by this object reference. The name of the object reference is AR. So here we have AR. AR is object reference, which will be referring to the memory which is allocated for this array object, 2D array object. Okay, fine. Now, if you observe this memory will be divided first into three slots. You see, in the first square bracket, 3 is there. Okay, that is main array. Okay, out of this memory, three slots. This particular memory will be divided into three slots. Slot 1, slot 2, slot 3. Three slots. And as you already know, there is an indexing concept. Okay, as part of arrays, we have indexing concept where this is the main array, guys. The main array is divided into three slots. The main array is divided into three slots. The first slot will have the index 0. Second slot will have the index 1. Third slot will have the index 2. Here 3 is mentioned. So 3 slots. The original, okay, the original memory allocated to this array object, two-dimensional array object will be divided into mainly into three slots first, majorly into three slots, having the index 0, 1, 2. First slot will have the index 0, second slot will have the index 1, third slot will have the index 2. After that, here in each and every slot of this main array of this 2D array, okay, we are going to store an element. That element is again going to be a single dimensional array. Into the first slot of this array, and another single dimensional array will be stored in the first slot. Into the second slot also another single dimensional array will be stored. Third slot also another single dimensional array will be stored. Let's talk about the first slot. Into the first slot, as an element of this particular main array, and another single dimensional array having 4 slots will be stored. So like this, 0, 1, 2, 3 index. Here also this array which is getting stored into this particular first slot of the array also have the indexing, right? So here I can write the indexing here, 0, okay, 1, 2, just give me a second, 2, 3, index 3. Okay, this element which is again a single dimensional array having 4 slots is having the indexes again. Now, in the second element of the main array also, this another single dimensional array having 4 slots will be stored. 4 slots will be done here. Okay. And in the third element of the main array also, a single dimensional array having 4 slots will be stored. Done like this. So now it becomes like a table kind of structure having rows and table columns, guys. So that's okay. This how in the computer memory for a 2D array, when you create a 2D array, okay, the slots will be divided like this. Total how many slots we have? When I club all these things, 3 for the 12 slots will be there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 for the 12. Okay, 4, 4, 4. 12. 12 slots will be there total. Now, okay, if I want to store the data into this, okay, if I want to initialize this 2D array with some data or store the data into this 2D array, what is the name of the array? AR. After that, I have to put two square brackets because it's a 2D array. To store the data into this array, we have to use two square brackets. So here, I'll give 0. 0 means in the main array, first slot is 0. In that, an element is nothing but a single dimensional array having a 0, 1, 2, 3 as a slots. So if I want to store something here, it should be 0, 0. Okay, this should be the 0 is a slot of that main array, and this 0 is a slot of the single dimensional array which is stored as an element in the first slot. Okay, 0, 0. So this place is equal to 9 if I say. Okay, if I say 9, what will happen? Here, 9 will get stored. Okay, now if I want to store something into this slot, it is 0, 1, guys. Okay, so here we have to write AR of 0, 1. Let's say here 11. So here what will be stored? 11 will be stored into this slot. Now 0, 2. 0, 2. AR of 0, 2. Let's say 5. Here 5 will be stored. Now if I say 0, 3. 0, 3. AR of 0, 3. AR of 0, 3. Here, let's say 7 I would like to store. So here 7 will be stored. Now, this slot, 1, 0. AR of 1, 0. AR of 1, 0. Here 3. Here 3 will be stored. Okay, then AR of 1, 1. AR of 1, 1. AR of 1, 1. So let me write it here. AR of 1, 1 is equal to let's say 6. 6 will be stored into this slot. Then AR of 1, 2. AR of 1, 2. I would like to store 8. So 8 will be stored into this slot. Now AR of 1, 3. AR of 1, 3. Let's say I would like to store 2 here. 2 will be stored into this slot. Now AR of 2, 0. AR of 2, 0. AR of 2, 0. I would like to store something like 4 here. So here 4 will be stored into this slot. Then AR of 2, 1. 2, 1. Let's say I would like to store something like 1 here. Okay, I would like to store 1 here. So 1 will be stored here. Now AR of 2, 2. AR of 2, 2. 2, 2. Okay. Let's say 15. So 15 will be stored here. Now AR of 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay. Let's say 14. 14 will be stored here. That's it. Done. Okay. Like this, by writing this kind of statements, we have to initialize the array, guys. Okay. This is a way of initializing the two-dimensional array. Now let me show you the same thing in a practical way. Whatever I explained on this, by drawing the stuff, right? Let me show you that in a practical way in Eclipse IDE. Here we have the Eclipse IDE. Let me create a new class. I'll just name this class as demo2 class with main method. Now, first before initializing the two-dimensional array, let me first create the 2D array. Int square bracket AR is equal to new int of 3, 4. Okay. Now if I want to initialize the data into this, okay, if I want to initialize this two-dimensional array by storing the data for the first time into this two-dimensional array, how to do that? AR of 0, 0. Okay, AR of 0, 0. This 0 belongs to this 3, 0, 1, 2. Here 4 is the size, 0, 1, 2, 3. Up to is possible. Okay, let's say 9, 9, 11, 5, 7. Okay, 9, 11, 5, 7, right? So let me write down here 9, 11, 5, 7. Here 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3. Okay, this part is done. 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3 is done. Now this one. Okay, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. I'll just copy all these 4 and simply change the first number to 1. 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. So I'll be storing the data like, 3682. 3682. So here 3, here 6, here 8, here 2. Now next one, 20212223. 20212223. What is the data? 4, 1, 15, 14. 4, 1, 15, 14. Like this, okay? Like this, we can initialize the array, guys, two-dimensional array. Okay, for the first time, if you are trying to store the data into the array with the help of this kind of initialization, so the data will get stored into this 2D array. Okay, this is how we can store the data into the two-dimensional array as part of initialization. So that's all for this session. See you in the next session where I'm going to show you how to access this particular data which is already stored into the 2D array. How to get this data, okay? How to access this data with the help of, okay? So by using some print statements or something, I'll try to access, guys, okay? How to access the data which is stored in the 2D array, I'm going to show you in the next session. So that's all for this session. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye-bye.